Thank you for joining us, and we start with a story that Boni Tunya has intimated on. Indeed, the High Court has upheld the IEBC tribunal ruling on Kethi Kilonzo, agreeing to lock her out of the Makueni Senate seat. Our reporter Sophia Wanune is currently on standby in the Milimani High Court, where she's been following this procedure, rather the case. Sophia, what did they say for the benefit of those who were not watching as to the reasons why they decided to uphold the tribunal's ruling?
Good afternoon, Edith. Now, when Kenyans saw Kethi Kilonzo for the first time on the campaign trail in Makueni County, she said that she was in nursery class in the School of Politics, but unfortunately she will not graduate from the School of Politics, at least not this time round, after a 3-judge bench dismissed her prayers seeking a reversal of a decision to bar her from contesting in the Makueni by-election. The decision was just read a few minutes ago by the 3-judge bench, and we now have excerpts of that ruling. Let's take a listen.
It is true that the Wiper Party sought to participate in the Makueni by-election, but its candidate faltered. It is also true that we have found that the party's candidate, Ms. Kilonzo, faltered on legal grounds. Based on the material before us, however, the reasons for Ms. Kilonzo's ineligibility may not be attributable to the Wiper Party. We will therefore give the party the benefit of doubt and make the finding that the party may not have had notice of Ms. Kilonzo's registration status. These are the orders of the court. The prayers at paragraph 39, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10, and 9 of the petition are hereby dismissed. Prayer 39.5 of the petition is hereby allowed. Consequently, we hold and declare that the Wiper Party has a right to nominate another candidate to contest in the senatorial by-election for Makueni County. 3. In order to allow for timely printing of ballot papers by the IEBC and to meet other logistical necessities, 1. The process of nomination of a candidate for Wiper Party shall be conducted no later than 6:00 p.m. today, 19th July 2013. 2. The Wiper Party candidate shall be presented to Makueni County Returning Officer at a place to be determined pursuant to further directions to be issued by this court.
There you have it, excerpts from the judge's verdict. And though Kethi Kilonzo's hopes of becoming the first ever elected woman senator in the country were dashed, the party which was nominating her to contest in that election, the Wiper Party, got temporal reprieve, and was allowed to field an alternative candidate. I earlier on, immediately after the session, spoke to the council for the Wiper Party on whether they had in fact vetted Kethi Kilonzo to find out if she was indeed a registered voter, and this is what TJ Kajwang had to say.
Give way to God rest. And everybody would have an opportunity to go and inspect the register. It has never been in the case of Hassan. Hassan has a register which...
But this is a question on Wiper nominating, why check that she was registered.
Of course, I'll tell you this. First of all, let's go on law. There is no legal responsibility placed on a political party to verify, number one. Number two, even if they did, you realize that IEBC had to call a green book which was in a ballot box already sealed. How could they have verified this even if they had to? So we do not have the means. There is a monopoly in terms of keeping of registers, custody of registers, accuracy of information. So although an ordinary Kenyan would expect that a political party would be more than diligent to go a step further, there is very little that one can do. I'll ask you a question. Do you think your name is in IEBC?
That's where we ended. Thank you very much for talking. That is what TJ Kajwang had to say on whether they had vetted Kethi Kilonzo prior to nominating her to vie for the Makueni by-election. As I said, they have been given reprieve. They can field another candidate today. They have to decide who that will be. But a quick mention, Edith, just immediately after the decision, the ruling was made right outside the courtroom. Kethi Kilonzo's supporters had gathered there and the tune changed. And what they were now chanting is, no Mutula Jr., no by-election or no other candidates. So attention is now quickly shifting to the other son of the son now of the late Mutula Kilonzo, and that is Mutula Kilonzo Jr. The court team, which Wiper is under, has said they will be issuing a statement later on in the day. They have an 8 a.m. deadline by which they must submit who their nominated candidates to vie in the 26th of July by-election will be. So we'll be watching this closely, this story very closely, and bringing you the details as it continues to develop. Edith, back to you.
Thank you very much, Sophia Wanuna, following the proceedings for us at the Milimani High Court. Remember, she has said that there is a deadline, and this story is bound to develop as the day proceeds, and so we'll give you more details as they unfold in our subsequent bulletins. But that is our developing story this afternoon.